This is my drawing of Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog, and today I'm going to guide you through each of the steps so that you could draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Let's begin today's lesson on the top left side of the page with the nose. We're going to start with the inside edge. Starting from the bottom, we're just going to curve this around and then up towards the top. Now I want to round this out and pull this out towards a point, going up and then out, come around and then in towards the bottom. Now along the top, we're going to draw a small oval for a highlight. And then we'll fill the bottom of the nose in black. From the top corner of the nose, we're going to work our way across the top of the muzzle. So let's start up here. We're going to bend this across and then bend that down. Let's create an overlap. So we're going to step back, curve the cheek, going up and then out. Now we're going to layer that first braid on top of the face. So we're going to step all the way up, curve this around, come down, and then bend that in towards the bottom. Now let's taper this so it gets wider, going out and then back up. Now let's go back to the face. We're going to draw the bottom edge of the muzzle, starting from this point. Curl this down, go across, and just curl that up in behind that braid. And then in this area, we're going to add the mouth. Let's start down here. We're going to curl this up and then across. Up at the top, we're going to come out and then down. Let's place the eye along the top. So we're going to start all the way over on the left side. Bend the brow, going up and then out. Let's step back, curve the outside of the eye, coming down and then in. Now along the bottom, we're going to draw an oval for the iris and pupil, going up and back down. Along the top, let's add a circle for a highlight. And then in the center of the iris, underneath the highlight, we're going to draw another oval for the pupil, and we'll fill the center in black. Now let's go back to the front and curl around the brow. We're going to go around and then up. Now we're going to tuck the left eye in behind. So we're going to step down, curl this up and then out. Step in, curl the outside of the eye, coming in towards the muzzle. Now I'm just going to see the outside edge of the iris with a curve. Trace that along the inside, and I'll fill in the pupil. Let's wrap that thick brow around the left eye. Start from the side, going all the way around, in and then down. Now step in, add a fold across the top of the right eye. Let's go back and layer two larger braids along the bottom. So we're going to start up here, bend this down and in, taper that out, and then go all the way back up toward the top. Let's do that one more time. Stepping down about halfway along this curve, coming down and in, bend this out, and then up. Let's go back over towards the left brow. We're going to curve the head. We're going to go up and then in. Now let's bend this around this point, going up and out toward the top point. Round this out, come down along the side. Now add one smaller braid, a shorter braid on the right side, going out, come down to right about here, and I'll just tuck that up underneath. Now with the head complete, let's move down and turn the body over towards the left so the front arm is in the foreground. So just underneath the chin right here, for the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. Now we're going to move up and layer the right hand on top of the left arm. So we'll start up here with a curve coming down and then up. Let's add a half circle for that spike coming around. And we take these 2 points, going out toward the point and then back in. Now from the top of that spike, curve the hand going around and then in. Let's add another spike, starting with the base with a half circle, and go up towards a point. From the outside on the right, curve the hand coming around. I just want to tuck that in to create a fold in the center. And then over on the right side, let's add a half circle for the thumb. Now let's go back up underneath the chin. Let's draw the top of the left arm, going in behind the hand. Now from the bottom of the wrist, let's close this off with a curve. Let's go back to the bottom. We're just going to draw that thick cuff coming around toward the bottom. Bend this up and then in underneath the hand. Let's go back down towards this bottom point. We're going to draw the palm coming down and out. Step up, create a fold. Go all the way up the palm, draw the first finger, going all the way around and then out towards that spike. Now we're going to do the same thing we did along the top. We're going to draw a half circle for the base of the spike. From the ends, come down towards a point. Let's go over towards the left side. Curve the hand coming around. Step back to create that fold. We're going to go out around the fist. Come down and in behind the hand. Now in behind this knuckle, we're going to add one more spike. Now just underneath the arm, we're going to see the front edge of the body. So we're going to start right here, bend the body going out towards the hip. I'm just going to bend this back in towards the base of the leg. Now in behind the head on the left, we're just going to draw that spike coming down, continue underneath the arm towards the point, and then back in towards the body. Let's go back and round out the base of the leg, curving this around and up. Now I'm just going to curve the leg going all the way up towards the top, towards the hip. Now I'm going to layer the left leg on top. So we're going to step up, curve this across, and then down. Let's round out the base of the leg again. Bend this up, and then in towards the hip. Let's round out the hip, curve the body going out, and then bend that up underneath the hair. Let's go back to the front of the body. We're going to add that detail, starting underneath the arm, scoop this down and up, coming down lower, and then back up underneath. On the right side of the hip, let's add in that tail. We're going to start up here, curve this down towards the bottom, bend this up, round out the tail, and then bring that down towards the point. And I want to follow these curves back in towards the body. So we're going to get wider as we come in, come down, and then up towards the leg. Let's move all the way down and wrap that thick cuff around this ankle. So we're going to step up on the left side. We're going to draw an oval going around the base of the leg and then back up. On the ends of the oval, draw two straight lines coming down, and then we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Now with this foot, we're just going to turn this over towards the left side. So let's start with that plate on top. So we're going to start from the left side of the cuff, angle this down and out. Just going to curve this up and then down, and then angle this back in towards the cuff. Now on either side, we've got three ovals. We're going to start along the bottom and just work our way up towards the top on both sides. From this point, let's curve the foot, going out and then down towards the bottom. Let's go all the way over towards the heel, curve this out and then down. Now connect the left and right side with a curve for the bottom of the foot. Come down, around, and then up. Let's add a thick sole across the bottom of the foot, starting from the left. Just going to follow that curve, going all the way around towards the heel. And you want to add that thick stripe on the right side. Start with the one in the front, and go towards the back. Now with that front foot in place, let's layer the one in the back. We'll start again with an oval going around the base of the leg. From the ends, draw two straight lines coming down, and then round up the bottom. Let's add that metal plate. We're going to start up here, angle this out, curve this across and then down, and then up towards the cuff. Now along the front, we're going to add those three ovals, and then three more across the top. Let's go to this point, curve the foot, going out and then down. Just going to round out the foot and just pull that in behind. And then we're going to add a thick sole across the bottom. And then again, we're going to add those stripes across the side. And then we'll sign an art and add a splash of color. And that's pretty much it. That's how to draw Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.